Hello, Cedar Falls. My name is Amanda Huseman. I'm the Communications Specialist for the City of Cedar Falls, and welcome to Currents Up Close. Our show helps welcome the community to learn more about exciting projects, news, and updates from the city. As Cedar Falls continues to grow, it is important to have the tools in place to allow our community to thrive. Cedar Falls Planning and Community Services Manager Karen Howard joins us today to explain how the city is preparing for the future with the Imagine College Hill and Imagine Downtown visioning plans. Welcome, Karen.
Welcome.
Well, thank you for joining us. Now, something to note, these are two separate projects in different phases of development, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And let's go through this one by one. So let's talk about Imagine Downtown first. Now, this project began in 2019 with public workshops and activities that invited the community to share their feedback on what they would like to see the downtown area look like in the future. Can you talk about those initial efforts?
Yes, of course, 2019 was a much different year, and of course we could hold a lot of our outreach events in person. So we did have kickoff events in the early 2019 and goal setting session with the city council. We had then another full week of design charrette with the community where everybody was invited to come in and share their views and aspirations for the future, to talk about the challenges in downtown and also what the opportunities were for future development.
Yeah, so it's a lot of public input. That's what we're looking for. We want to know what the community would like to see in the future.
Yes, that's right. And we worked pretty closely with Community Main Street on that to make sure that we got the word out really broadly to the community. And that project also includes areas, the neighborhoods immediately around downtown, but because of course the development of downtown and the future of downtown depends on the neighborhoods around downtown as well.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And so the Cedar Falls City Council, they adopted the Imagine Downtown Vision Plan in 2019. So what are the next steps?
So after the vision plan was adopted, we had a path forward then to develop some tools to implement that plan. One of the biggest tools we can use to implement a plan like this is to update our zoning ordinance. We have some pretty outdated zoning in the downtown area, and so that was one of the main goals for this project. And so right now we have a draft zoning ordinance to implement that downtown vision plan, and that is being under review right now by the Planning and Zoning Commission. It was released to the public for review back in about a month ago, and so we've been taking input on that zoning code draft.
So the public review draft, it is available for citizen viewing. How can they view it, and how can the public submit their feedback?
So it is available for viewing. We have a web page for this project. It's ourcedarfalls.com, and all the planning documents, including the vision plan and also the zoning code draft and the regulating plan, which is like a newfangled zoning map for this area, is also on the, and so people can submit go in, view the draft code, view the draft zoning map, and submit any questions or comments they have to the planning@cedarfalls.com inbox.
And what happens next after this?
So the planning, like I said, the Planning and Zoning Commission has been working hard. They've been meeting weekly for the last month or so to go over all aspects of this code. And so they have a good understanding of it through some work sessions we've been doing with the Planning and Zoning Commission. They held their first public meeting last night, and they set a formal public hearing for their next meeting on April 14th. And then they will hold several public hearings where people are invited to come, invited to submit their written comments. The meetings are both by Zoom and in person, so people can participate in any of those ways.
So still a lot of opportunities for the community to get involved. How can the public stay updated on the process?
So like I said, it's on our cedarfalls.com webpage. We'll keep that updated. And also then you can look at the agendas since it's in formal review right now, it'll be also posted on the Planning and Zoning Commission agendas on how to participate. And then when it forwards from the Planning and Zoning Commission, of course, it will go to City Council for that same review process.
Yep, and the public can sign up for email notifications as well to stay updated. Just at ourcedarfalls.com, there's a click right there that you can say sign up for email notifications. So we encourage everybody to do that.
Yes, that's right.
And moving on to Imagine College Hill. Now, this is still in an earlier stage of development. When did the project kick off?
So that the Imagine College Hill project, similar to Imagine Downtown, kicked off with a big meeting in early January of 2020 with stakeholder meetings with landlords and business owners, and in partnership with the College Hill Partnership, with residents, with realtors. Also there was a general kickoff meeting for the entire public to participate in. That one was in person, of course, in January, and then the pandemic hit. So we did delay it because it's College Hill, we wanted the college students to be able to participate as well. So when UNI shut down and sent the students home, we decided to delay that project until fall. So we did hold, then back in October of last year, we did a virtual design charrette where we invited the public, and of course the students were back, faculty and staff that participate as well.
Yeah, so that was all online, and that was done just this past year. It included members of the College Partnership, businesses, some of our community members. I know there was representatives from UNI as well. So there was a lot of public outreach to try to get all these different areas included, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. And as you know, Amanda, both you and Catherine Sogard from the partnership did a lot of media blasts out to the community to make sure that they were updated on how to participate in the planning effort.
Yeah, it's really just a great opportunity for the community, and it doesn't always happen. You know, this kind of opportunity doesn't come around all the time, so definitely encouraging the public to get as involved as possible. So the public review draft of the Imagine College Hill Vision Plan is now available, correct?
That's right. It is also on that same webpage. It's Imagine College Hill, and it's on our cedarfalls.com webpage as well. So you can click on the box for Imagine College Hill, and it'll take you to that public review draft. That public review draft was went to formal public hearing last night at the Planning and Zoning Commission, so there's quite a bit of discussion, but the commission did vote then to send that with their recommendation on to the City Council.
Can citizens still submit feedback on the draft now, and how would they do so?
Well, absolutely. They certainly, with the City Council, will be similar process. There will be, it will be presented by the consultant team, the recommended draft from the Planning and Zoning Commission. There were a few tweaks that we did based on the public input to the public review draft, and now it is the Planning and Zoning Commission's recommended draft. That will be presented now to the City Council at their April 5th Committee of the Whole meeting. And then after that, there will be public hearings at the City Council.
Great, and so the public can still go to that same website, ourcedarfalls.com, to sign up for email notifications as well to stay updated on the project.
That's right, and they can submit written comments to that planning inbox. Again, that's planning@cedarfalls.com if you just want to submit some written comments. Otherwise, you can, of course, participate in those City Council meetings as well.
Well, great. Thank you so much for joining us today, Karen. We look forward to how this project will keep progressing.
Thank you.
So Cedar Falls, remember, the future of our city begins with you. So we thank all of our participants that have engaged in the visioning plan so far, and we encourage you to stay updated by visiting ourcedarfalls.com and signing up for email notifications so you can learn about the important future dates. Thank you again, Karen, for joining us today on Currents Up Close, and we look forward to seeing you next time, Cedar Falls.